Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I think I officially, and I know I say this every time, have figured out the lighting. So, we're gonna go for it again. I have my empties for you today. It's a little early, it's not the end of the month, but I went through a lot of stuff this month, so we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah? Okay, here we go. First things first, I have my Herbal Essences Body Envy Shampoo. This is the, I don't even know, the orange one. I finished the conditioner last month. Don't like this really, wouldn't repurchase. Love Herbal Essence, just not this one. I have a giant thing. Sorry, we're really elegant this time. I put all of the stuff in an empty cotton ball bag, so. Anyway, so this is the Top Care Everyday Alcohol-Free Oral Health Mouthwash in Mint. I don't even know where I got this. I just know that I got it because ever since I got my wisdom teeth removed, I'm like ultra paranoid about bad breath. So I just mouthwash and brush my teeth like nobody's business. What can you do? Anyway, this is Gold Canyon, a little baby candle. I put it on the melter because the wick was all janky. This did not have any scent. I'm not sure how old it was because usually Gold Canyon like throws like a beast. This was the birthday cake one. I found it when we were helping my great-grandma move out, so she let me have it, and I just didn't get a scent throw from it. I finished a 3-wick in the White Barn Silver Pine and Cedar Scented Candle. I've had this for about 4 years, I want to say, and this year it kind of just hit the crapper. It didn't have any scent throw, and those wicks are like in the far corners. But I loved melting this at Christmas time exclusively, which is why it took me so long to use it. But the scent notes were silver, pine needle, cedarwood, bay leaf, and fir balsam. So yes, I would repurchase this, but I only go through like one every 4 years. I'm just so excited about this lighting, guys. I think it looks so good. Anyway, I have another one of those medium Colgate toothbrushes. You guys know I love these. I find them at the Dollar Tree. So I like to get a little aggressive with my teeth. I have a Crest 3D White Arctic Fresh toothpaste. Don't really particularly care for this, so wouldn't seek it out and repurchase it, but I wouldn't also not repurchase it. It was just whatever. This is Organic Pure Care Silk Moisture Conditioner. It's made in Italy. I got it on my trip to Italy, along with a ton of other ones of these. I don't really like it. I mean, it's really like organic feeling, which is great because it's organic pure care, but it kind of smells like sunblock to me, and I just don't really care. So there's that. Keeping it moving, we have the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water all in one. I use this to remove my makeup, or if I just feel extra janky, I just wash the face. Love this stuff. I think this is my second bottle. Definitely would repurchase. I'm like trying to find, sorry, I'm like trying to find all of the things that are not wax before we go like ham on the wax. So let's get that out of the way, shall we? Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we're just gonna start here. This is the Degree Motion Sense Ultra Clear Black and White Deodorant. Did not super love this. I didn't feel like it did the job, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Bosch & Lomb BioTrue Contact Solution. Y'all know I love this stuff. Swear by it. Definitely worth the a little extra cash money dollar. This is my new favorite toothpaste. I also found it at the Dollar Tree. So it's the Colgate Max Fresh with Whitening Knockout Odor Neutralizing Technology. Because like I told you, I am just paranoid about bad breath now that I have my wisdom teeth removed. So love that stuff. This is the Disney Blackberry Scented Hand Cream. I bought this strictly because it was Mickey Mouse. It was not the greatest formula, and it didn't really smell like blackberry, but I used it all the way up because it was cute AF. So there's that. This I think I got in a, oh, what's their name? Spearcraft book box. And this was W.M. Shakespeare's Bard of Soap. And this is currently in my shower. I've been using it up. Sorry about the dogs. I am not huge on bars of soap, but this one is good. It smells just nice and clean. It suds like a lunatic, so that's great. but I'm just not huge into bars of soap, so I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase that. This is the Secret pH Balanced Clean Lavender Deodorant. You guys know I love this stuff. pH Balanced is where it's at. Love Secret. I finished Snowflakes and Cashmere Bath & Body Works lotion. Love this scent so much. I wish that I wasn't trying to not be insane, because I would totally go out and buy this again. But I need to finish up. I'm trying to finish up what I have already, so I'm not buying anything body care related at the time being. And then I also finished this little Soft Lips Hello Kitty cube. And this was like peppermint chocolate, hot cocoa kind of a thing. I enjoyed this. It wasn't my favorite flavor just because I don't really like chocolate flavored lip balms or things. But I love Soft Lips, and I bought it specifically because it had Hello Kitty on it, because I'm a sucker for cute things. And then I think this is the last non-home fragrance related item, and this is the Winter Candy Apple Fine Fragrance Mist. I've had this for a hot minute too. I love this scent, and I would repurchase it, just not yet, because I'm trying not to be crazy. Speaking of crazy, we're going to go through all of the home fragrance empties for this month. And it is the 21st, and I have had to resort to putting things in other containers because it's just ridiculous. So we're gonna jump into it. First things first, I used another one of these 400 count jumbo cotton balls from Walmart. I love these so much. Definitely will continue to repurchase those. And I have been, my whole plan for 2019 is to just focus on using the wax that I have. So I have unfollowed all of the wax shops that I have been following on Instagram and on Facebook, because I just, out of sight, out of mind. So maybe at the end of 2019, once I've gone through all of this stuff that I have, I'll re-add them, the ones that I actually just really, really missed and loved. But until then, I have so much wax, and I'm going to be filming my wax collection video for you guys, so you'll see. But it's just ridiculous. It's giving me anxiety, so I'm going to use those up, and I don't need to be buying anything next year. So with that being said, let's jump into it. This is the Bathing Garden Honey Eggs, and this is sweet golden honey, rich toffee, orange slices, cookie bits, and chestnut butters? I don't know. I'm blind, just so you know. Like, I have horrible eyes, but I would not repurchase this. It was nothing really to write home about. It was a very light scent. I don't even recall smelling it, so there's that. This is Southern Sweet Tarts Jelly Glazed Donut Zucchini Bread. Love this. It was just exactly that. It was a jelly donut and zucchini bread, and I loved it. It threw like a boss. This is Yellow Cake by Closet Full of Wax. It says authentic homemade yellow cake. Don't recall smelling that ever either, so wouldn't repurchase. Hold on, I threw it on the floor. I also finished a bakery bag from Sassy Girl Aroma of Noelle Eats Cake and Cereal at 7. And this is Vanilla Bean Noelle 7-Up Pound Cake Fruity Loop Cereal. I enjoyed it, but I would not repurchase it. It's not like my cup of tea. I got it in a D-stash. It's from, what is that, July of 2017. And it threw like a beast still, even after over a year, but just not my favorite. But it is really good if that's your cup of tea. I also have the Bathing Garden Breathe Deeply Wax Tart right here. This is eucalyptus, menthol, and green mint. Not my fave. It threw really well, but I just don't like eucalyptus scents. I think they actually give me migraines, so not repurchasing that. This is Villainous Wax Miss Ives Autumn Flowers, Orange Slices, and Black Tea. This one was just a very nice, subtle, kind of woodsy-ish, I guess, kind of smelling thing, but it was like a fresh kind of wood. I don't know. Like, yeah. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but we'll see. This was a sample from Whimsy Lane of Shooting Star. if you have not tried Whimsy Lane Wax, you need to. This has been throwing for like 3 days in my warmer at work. It's insane. And I put it on like for my full 8-hour shift and it's still throwing. This was just a really nice like lavender, or not lavender, laundry kind of scent. Love this so much. Check her out if you haven't. Freaking bomb. Another new vendor that I tried this month was Small Batch Wax, and the Pink Sugar and Peppermint is the one that I used. Love this scent. It's through like a champ and it's just really nice. I enjoy it. So I would repurchase that for sure. I've got a couple clamshells here. I have Better Homes and Garden Georgia Peach Tea. This one, I used to be obsessed with this when I first got it. And then lately my scent preferences have just changed and it's too sweet for me. But it does throw like a champ, and if you're into like peach tea kind of scents, it's great. My nose just changed, so I won't be repurchasing that one. This is Linda from Super Tarts, and it's frosted cornbread, pink sugar, and cream soda. I would repurchase this. I really, really loved the cornbread mixed with like the soda aspect of it. It was really good. Definite repurchase. This is When Wonderland Dreams by The Bathing Garden. And this is wild berries, sugar crystals, and white florals. This was really nothing to write home about either. It was just a florally kind of scent, and I'm not huge on florals, so. This is a lot. Like, I've been talking about trash for 12 minutes now. I mean, and we're only halfway through. Anyway, this is Sensational's Molten Orange, and it is an eruption of happiness is what they describe it as. So whatever that smells like to you is what this smells like, apparently. But really, it just smells like oranges and grapefruit. It's good. I really enjoy it. I would definitely repurchase it. I especially love it in the bathroom. This is Better Homes and Garden Comfy and Cozy, which smells like fleece and flannel. I did not like this. It just had a weird smell. Like, I don't know. I melted it at work and your girl was not down. So I don't know why I didn't like it, but I didn't. It threw well, which kind of sucked because I didn't like it, but it's gone now, so moving on. This is 'Tis the Season by Sensationals, and it's a mix of Perfectly Pine and Red Hot Cinnamon. This one, I really loved the pine. Wasn't crazy about the cinnamon. I melted them together, and so it smelled fine, but I would have preferred for it to just be the pine. So there was that. But it does smell like really nice, like Christmas. I have Better Homes and Gardens Fragrant Woodland Walk. This is what we melted on Thanksgiving because it was just a really nice kind of outdoorsy fresh scent. So it wasn't overpowering for, you know, all of the scent of food in the air. But I put it throughout the whole house, including my parents' room. And the next day, my mom came to me and she told me that last night when we went to bed, your dad said that it smelled like, the wax smelled like a perfume someone sprayed to cover up the scent of a fart. So, I don't know what happened to it in the bedroom. I think that's actually what happened to it because, I mean, it was the one that we'd been melting all day throughout the entire house. So, yeah, but it was just really funny. It made me laugh. Anyway, moving on. The Bathing Garden About a Harlequin. There's that. It's strong lavender, orange blossoms, and light woods. I thought I was going to love this one. But, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't my favorite. It just smells like laundry, honestly. So, it was good, not great. I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way to repurchase it. This is Super Tarts Planet of the Apes, which is Biolage, Pomegranate, and Blue Raspberry. I did not expect to like this. I actually really enjoyed it. It's hard to describe the scent because it smells like shampoo-ish, but then it also smells like super kind of candy-ish. It's really nice. I enjoyed it, so I would repurchase that. Then I have Teddy from Super Tarts, and this one is Brisk Evergreens, Cardamom, Sandalwood, and Cedar. This was just too much wood going on, but it was like surprisingly light because you know how most of the time wood is like in your face? This one was just surprisingly tame, so I wouldn't repurchase this one. This was Luis, which is wild berry mousse, Madagascar, peppercorn, sweet musk, and a hint of pomegranate. I did not like this one. I think it was the peppercorn. It just threw me for a loop, and I didn't like it. So there's that. The last clamshell. This is Sensational's Pink Velvet, which is a lovely blend of sugar and vanilla. I love this one so much. It reminds me of Rainbow Cookie from Yankee Candle. So love this. Would definitely repurchase it. It's just so good. I'm sad because that was my last one and I haven't found it for like over a year now, I think. Anyway, oh, here's like an anti-typical clamshell. Anyway, this is Island Margarita from Bath & Body Works. Now this is the only melt that I've bought from Bath & Body Works because they are ridiculously expensive. It's $4.50 for this tiny thing. But y'all, it freaking threw like a champ. Like, it was insane how much power came out of this tiny little thing. So, and Island Margarita is like one of my favorite scents. So I really enjoyed this. And dang it, I would purchase it again, which sucks for the wallet. But hey, at least I'm not buying anything till 2020, right? Anyway, moving on. This is Closet Full of Wax Mrs. Claus, which is nutmeg, sugar cookie royale, and eggnog. This was just way sweet, and then they threw in eggnog, and it was just too much. So I did not enjoy this. It just wasn't for me. This is Siamese Twins from Villainous Wax, which is patchouli, peaches, clove, and sandalwood. It's an Asian spice type. This was just too Asian spicy for me. It smelled like very much a mix of Asian spices, and it wasn't my cup of tea. I don't know. I say cup of tea way too much when I'm describing wax. I need to knock it off. Anyway, this is Christmas Tree from Closet Full of Wax. It's supposed to smell like pine, fresh lime, middle notes of cardamom and pepper with a base note of Scotch pine. Mostly, it didn't smell like any kind of tree that I had ever smelled or will ever smell in my entire life. Wouldn't repurchase that. I have no idea what that smelled like, but it wasn't a tree. We have Jack Frost Peppermint Vanilla Bean Noel from Closet Full of Wax. This did not smell like Vanilla Bean Noel or peppermint with Vanilla Bean Noel. It didn't smell bad, but that is not what it smelled like. So, yeah. I mean, it threw well, which is fine, but I don't know what that was. This was Cotton Candy Frosted Zucchini Bread from Midnight Dahlia Co. I really love the zucchini bread from her, but I don't like cotton candy, I don't think, because this one wasn't my favorite. So, love her wax, didn't like that blend. This is Closet Full of Wax Pistachio Ice Cream. This one actually had a really great throw, and it smelled really nice, so I would repurchase that, but I wouldn't because I'm not purchasing from Closet Full of Wax just because most of their stuff hasn't thrown for me, so it's not worth it. This is Villainous Wax The Father, and this is citrus notes, wood blends, lavender, jasmine, and musk. It's a Bleu de Chanel type. This one didn't have a throw, like, at all. And I think it might have been my own fault because it was over a year old. But I didn't get any scent throw from that. This is Snowcap, which is Christmas Tree and Spearmint from Closet Full of Wax. This one actually smelled like a tree, but I didn't like the spearmint. I would have preferred just the tree. This is Fearsome by Villainous Wax, and I absolutely hated this. Hated it. It's ripe, juicy cherries and warm, nutty chestnuts. It was just, I don't know, I felt like it choked me. It's the chestnuts. I just don't like chestnuts. But if you're down for that, I mean, this one threw like a champ, but I almost died. So I would not repurchase that ever, ever, ever. This is Villainous Wax Me, 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 which is spiced bourbon, rich vanilla, fruity raisins, and fizz. This one was nice. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I enjoyed it. It just smells kind of like if you walked into like a pub, kind of. Like, it smells like if you had some kind of creamy, frothy beer type thing. I don't know. It smells warm, if that makes any sense at all to you. This is Mr. Whittle. It's Closet Full of Wax, cranberry and orange scone, zucchini bread, and marshmallow. And I actually really enjoyed this blend. But again, wouldn't repurchase. I would, but I wouldn't. So. All right, we have one more candle to talk about, and then I'll just finish out with the bags that I have left. But this is, I don't even know, Yankee Candle in, it doesn't even say. But it doesn't even matter. I think it was like Tahitian flower something. I put this one on the warmer as well. And I can smell it now, but when it was on the warmer, absolutely zero throw. So thank goodness I only paid like $4 on clearance at Walmart, because this had nothing at all going for it. So would not repurchase. All right, keep it moving. This is Southern Sweet Tarts, Strawberries and Champagne. I would not repurchase this. I didn't like it. Southern Sweet Tarts, Jelly Glazed Donut, definite repurchase. I really enjoy her Jelly Glazed Donut. Best Friends by Southern Sweet Tarts, enjoyed it, wouldn't repurchase. Captain Crunch Berries Fruit Loop from Southern Sweet Tarts, wouldn't repurchase. It was aight, nothing to write home about. Zucchini Bread from Southern Sweet Tarts. I would not repurchase this either because I have other vendors that I like it from more. Super Tarts Advent Tinsel Satsuma Cotton Candy. Didn't really care for this one at all. Wouldn't repurchase. Wild Berry Stress Relief Candy Canes from Super Tarts. I didn't get any scent throw from this, but at this point it's like a little over a year old, so that could have been my own fault. This is Rose Girls Hello Gorgeous, Bergamot, Peppermint, Pink Sugar, and Lavender, and holy guacamole, y'all. Loved this one. It put me right to sleep. I love this one so much. So yeah, definitely would repurchase that. This is White Peach Spa from that Smell Good shop is what it's called now, but this is so old. It's from Wilma shop. This was really great in the bathroom. I enjoyed this White Peach Spa. I don't know if I'd repurchase it or not, but I enjoyed it. It was really nice. This is Salty Sea Air from Southern Sweet Tarts. Don't like it. I am not a Salty Sea Air person. If you like Salty Sea Air, it threw really great, but it's not for me. This is Closet Full of Wax, Dragon's Blood. Freaking love this. It smells like, you know, you walked into a hippie shop and that's what's going on in there. A bunch of incense and whatever else, and I love it so much. This is Frosted Graham's Fruit Punch Orange Grove from that Smell Good shop again, but again, it's really old, so it's Wilma's. Didn't like this at all. I think these were customs, like the Wilma's that I'm melting right now were like from a D-stash. So I'm thinking they must have been like customs that someone made. I don't know, but I did not like this one. And then this was Rose Girls Blackberry Kokomo, which I already have more of. Really enjoyed this. These were just mini melters. Loved it. Definitely would repurchase, and I actually got some in my Christmas Kahuna box, so that was cool. But anyway, that is it. I think this is my longest Empties video ever. Like, holy moly. Anyway, so I'm gonna go, but I hope you guys have a great day, night whenever you're watching this, and until next time, stay batty.